and welcome to another episode of Something Permadeath, where we're going to be continuing to build a non-glitch build. Please with me while I get my thumbnail set up and some links shared out. We'll go do the stasis device and such like that to start, like we normally do, until we get a little bit of maybe a crowd here. And if there is a crowd, which I kind of doubt, but if there is somebody here, I don't mean to neglect you. I just don't have the stream up yet because it's all on my one phone, and I have to share out all this stuff first. So now that the thumbnail is up to date, let's grab that link and I'll put it in a few Discords. Alright. Work from the bottom up today. Two to go. Last one. And then we'll follow the link. And nothing's changed. Hey, Moose, welcome. So I'm going to assume audio is okay. Continuing to work on the no glitch build today. But first, let's go run the stasis device farm and run the activated Indian farm. Well, that was loud. Louder than normal. Sounds good? That's good to know. Hopefully me sipping my beer wasn't too loud because my microphone is right there. If it is, let me know and I'll mute the next time I go to take a sip. Alright. So I did fill up on some carbon here earlier. So I came to the wrong one first. Whatever. Let's get the nitrogen and the paraffinium. Oop. Nitrogen. Need all of that. And let's go to the hot side. We'll get the plants last. Always get the plants last. Don't know why I always get the plants last. Well, normally I do... whatever. You can really do it in any order. And as long as you have enough storage to hold it all. Which I should. At least I should if I include my ship in the storage. Go to the cold side. And I don't remember what I have as far as ionized cobalt. So let me take a look at that. pretty much out. So let's grab that cobalt and we'll refine it up. We'll refine the cobalt up to ionized cobalt before we get going. Dioxide. Alright, let's head back to... heck with it. Let's head back to main base. I like the refiner setup better at main base anyway. It's a little bit closer together, and I have 10 instead of 9. So, might have to rearrange some of this stuff. Alright, so let's put you in high capacity. Freighter. Alright, so let's go. There. Rearrange it just a bit. Alright, now let's see, there's that. Let's get 2,000 oxygen. Oop, I wanted 2,000. Shouldn't have split it that last time. So let's try that again. So I just increased it to 2,000 from there. Actually, I want 2,500 is what I want. Let's see if it put the overflow in. Nope. So I need another 500. Alright. So let's run in here and start refining. I'll need to get more oxygen than I do believe. Alright. So how's it going for you today, Moose? Hope everything is well. Alright, no, it's 2 to 2, isn't it? Yeah, it is 2 to 2, because it's just regular cobalt. Or both of them are 2, I should say. So I won't need another round. And frankly, this should be enough. 2 to 5. Not too bad. How was your day? Not too bad either. A little bit slow, but I can't complain about slow. Of course, I can't complain about hectic either, because hectic means business is good. It's nice to have a slow day every once in a while. Apparently I forgot to start that one, or missed it entirely. So I need to come back to 2. Or 1. Because I think I started at 0. Slow days are nice. Oh, not that one. That one. Alright. So let's put all that ionized cobalt in the freighter. The cobalt I can keep there because I'll need it for building certain things, I do believe. Or at least that's why, part of why I got it last time. Alright, so... Alright, good enough. Let's hit the save and head back to the stasis device farm, because I don't have... Hey, Matt, welcome. Damn, I bet from Dayton, Ohio. You're from Dayton, Ohio, so I know all about the weather there and humidity. Ha ha ha. Yeah. It's just kind of a lazy day or afternoon right now. Hot and humid in Pennsylvania. At least it isn't as hot as it could be. And northern Nevada. Oh, sorry. Missed that. So nowhere near as hot as Nevada, but humid. All right, let's see if I can collect all these. Yep, probably went to my ship. And possibly my freighter. Mostly my ship, I think. So my exosuit should be full, so let's start in my ships. Ooh, that's full too. So I guess we're starting the freighter. And hopefully I didn't lose anything. So 20 thermic candidates. Actually, let's start with the glass. Because the glass takes up a lot of space, or the frost crystal takes up a lot of space. Alright, now we should have room to work. Let's make some lubricant. And then we'll make the living glass. Let's make polyfiber. Heat capacitors. Circuit boards. Alright, now ten granite, 10 auronium, and 10 magnagold to 10 iridesite. Alright, now go back to the freighter. So it was the thermic condensate that I already made 20 of. So I need to make 20 enriched carbon, 20 nitrogen salts. Hey, Atlas Galacticus, ready or not, here you come. Well, hopefully I am ready. And 20 nitrogen salts. And from them, let's make... I guess I have to do it 5 at a time. That, and now I can make that. Quantum processors. And let's see here. Hot ice. Cryo pump. Cryogenic chamber. And now, stasis devices. Alright. So 10 stasis devices. Let's sell those. Alright, now let's move the leftovers to the freighter. Stow this stuff. And I'll definitely be needing the poop later when I go to work on my freighter. Probably not that much, but I will. Alright, so let's put this in refining. Alright. Now we can put the paraffinium there. Where'd my batteries go? Did I lose my batteries? I don't think I used them all. I might have accidentally put them in an exocraft or something like that. Who knows? Whatever. I'll buy some batteries. Buy 45 there. And we'll put that in exosuit for now, because I'll need the space for running the stasis, or for running there's that. Oh, ion batteries. There they are. I'll definitely need the space for. Have you tried to use Music Maker part of the game yet, or Racetrack Maker? No, I've never really gotten into Byte Beat or racetracks. It's something I've considered doing, but just never really captured my interest for myself. I've enjoyed other people's racetracks and Byte Beat soundtracks. I don't know. Let's see. It's kind of like I appreciate a good multi-tool. I just don't enjoy hunting them, I guess you could say. Let's see. There. And was there anything else? Put the batteries there. Let's buy some more of those while I'm at it. Alright. Let's hit save. And we'll head to the activated indium mine. If that's accurate, there's a storm going on. You will hunt a multi-tool if it's a good one. In other words, if you see a really good one in a space station that's A class, you'll hunt for the S class cabinet. Is that what you mean? Looks like it was accurate, and it's a storm on. And I really wish it wouldn't teleport me to the outside. Storm clearing. Alright. So let's... Space stations... Doesn't really matter which one I pick, as long as I haven't, crashed the economy there. Yes, okay. I'd be tempted if I saw something I really liked. The thing is my tastes are rather simple. So, a lot of multi-tools that I like have already been found. So, my favorite two multi-tools are the experimental rifle and experimental pistol. White with either blue or dark yellow/tan decals. As simple as possible, without all the extra tubes and crystals and all that other stuff. And horns and no. You found rare blue crystals? That's interesting. Not my cup of tea, but definitely interesting. Let's see here. I consider myself rather boring for multi-tools. I just like a... So, this type of design is one of my favorites. I could even do without these tubes right there. And let's see. I think I have another multi-tool... That's a pistol. Wait, no. That's the starter pistol. Let's see here. This one. So, this one I like. I don't really care for this. And Alex Von Logan found one that's exactly like this, but without this, that I'll probably go get at some point. It's an experimental blue crystal rifle. I'd be curious to see what it looks like. I don't think I've ever seen one with blue crystals. What color are the decals? Because if they're also blue, that would be interesting. Offer to trade. Sell. Activated indium. Alright, so let's head back to the AI farm. One with decals, one without. Oh, so it's two with blue crystals? And even Lava said it was rare. Nice. So, I think I said hi to both Atlas and Matt, but how are you both doing this fine evening? Well, evening for me, anyway. Let's go up and get the second floor. This is the only part I don't like about having the activated indium mine. It's tedious. And I guess that's a matter of personal opinion, because a lot of people would say making all that junk for the stasis device farms would be tedious too, so. Alright, so space stations. You think when your brother gets back from the dispensary, you're gonna go to the immortal achievement? Go for the immortal achievement? That's cool. So, just by, like, hopping straight to the center? Or by, so, by joining him and going to the center? Or you already have your glyphs, or you're gonna get your glyphs? Because I was working on building up my freighter to do it the old-fashioned way, and I was running the same stupid derelict freighter all the time, not realizing that it only would give me the B class. It's like, why won't it give me an S? Because it only gives you B class. Always gives the same class. Anyway, so I was working on building that up, and then and then Origins dropped, and part of the patch notes were removed portal interference. It was like, hell yeah. Teleport to the center, or a portal to the center, and immediately get the immortal title. Of course, do I use the immortal title? No, I use Toilgek. I used Immortal for a while, and then I switched it to Toilgek. Pretty much the lowliest of Gek. Not sure yet. Either way works. I was just curious. Let's see. Offer to trade. Sell. Activated indium. Alright, so we're halfway done with selling off the activated indium. Ooh, excuse me there. My beer came back up a bit. He has all the glyphs, I think, the old-fashioned way. Well, there's two ways to get glyphs, and I don't know if I'd call either way of getting the glyphs the old-fashioned way, at least as far as I know. You can either talk to a bunch of travelers and go to their graves. And you can either find them randomly or use the traveler grave path, because there's a whole bunch of glyphs. Like, if you can get 2 glyphs on your own, you can go through and go to other glyph locations that are just 2 glyph locations to get the rest. I need to go up and gather from the 3rd floor. Can't get distracted and just go straight to of course, if you screw that up, you can't. And then there's going through the Artemis path to get them that way. Now, I guess since the Atlas path is older than the Artemis path, getting them through Travelers might be the old-fashioned way. But I don't know when Artemis dropped versus when portals and glyphs were added, because I don't think they were originally part of the game, but I could be wrong. Okay. Space stations. I think Moose is an OG player. He might be able to tell us when portals were added. I didn't. I just started playing not long before Origins dropped, like a month or 2 before Origins dropped during, what is it? Desolation. I'm guessing that's me sipping on my beer is probably coming through on the mic, so I should probably start muting when I go to do that. No, sorry, you meant he got to the center of the old-fashioned. Oh, right. So got to the center before Origins. In other words, by traveling there the whole way by warping. At some point, I'd like to do that, just to do it, just to say I've done it. And I don't know if I'd just do it with my best Explorer, or if I'd go through the trouble of maxing out a freighter first. But if I'm going to do it, this is the save I'd do it on, so probably max out the freighter. Portals were in Foundations, but had no use until Pathfinder, you believe. Oh, kind of like that thing that's in the back of the space station. It was added like several updates ago, but still has no purpose. Aside from resetting your criminal record now, but still no use for the item that was originally meant for it. In other words, the space station code or override cell. Activated indium. Yes, the space station override. I mean, because you can still like use the what is it? The counterfeit passport to reset your what? Your standing. Cannot believe I couldn't remember that word, standing. Alright, so last round at the activated indium farm. Yes, standing. Thank you, Moose. You got my back. If I pay attention to chat closely enough. Meh, words. Who needs them? Words are hard. I prefer to grunts. You understood that, right? Perfectly clear. Fourth floor. Last one. Come on. Let's see here. Space station. Sorry, forgot to mute. I'm used to muting for coughing, not drinking. And I still have the save that they gave us the override for. I still have the override. So I'm just waiting to use it. I might end up transferring it to a different save, but the thing is I'm afraid that it's somehow linked to the save via seeds. So I'm afraid that if I transfer it and they finally do use it, it'll still give you the counterfeit warning. You can get them from pirate missions? Overrides? You can get overrides from pirate missions. Not the forged passports. Really? I hadn't realized that. I probably heard it at one point and just completely passed through one ear and out the other. Like so many other things do. Offer to trade. Sell. Activated indium. Alright, now all the financials are done. Let's swing by the settlement real quick. I think we're done with that, actually, with respect to the buildings. And once we're done with it, and so the only thing now is just to keep making decisions to try to improve the settlement up to S-class, if that's even something that's possible. I don't know that it is. Because I've heard of a lot of players getting stuck at, like, B-class, or it just never increasing. So, I thought I was going to crash there for a minute. The settlers. I think I already finished that one. Because it was over there somewhere. Alright. Answer citizen question about the sentry. Really? Okay, I'll reassure them. And now, citizens are pleased by your words. They have lived in fear of the Sentinels their entire lives and now hope for peace. They wish to assist you in your search for answers and have prepared an expedition. Let's send them to the monolith. Let's see what happens with that. A stranger has arrived at Dry Gulch. Greet settlement visitor. A visitor, attendant Ruvni, has blockaded themselves in the overseer's office. They will not leave until they are allowed to stay. They offered their services as an artist, though system records show no trace of prior experience. Ads feature veteran artist population growth 1 per day. Maintenance 13,000 units per day. I don't know if I can afford that, but population growth of 1 per day, I don't think I can, like, say no to that. Alright, so let's check status. So that's not on here. That's interesting. So there are hidden things that you get, I guess. It's a matter of preference to rename... hold on. Do you guys bother with renaming everything? My brother gets annoyed because I'm always telling him to scan and rename everything. Typo is 111 citizens 100% happy, and his is A-class. Yes and no. It's a matter of preference to rename scanning. You should always do, because you get money for every scan, and then also nanites when you upload it. Yeah, especially if you use the upgrade gun. Yep. You get definitely more for having an upgraded scanner. But like Moose said, whether or not you actually rename everything is a matter of preference and style. There was once upon a time that I discovered, before Origins, that I discovered everything on a particular planet that I was calling my home world. And renamed all the animals to something they kind of fit what they looked like, and then Origins happened and everything got renamed, and I kind of lost the drive to rename stuff all of a sudden. I'll occasionally rename something, but mostly I just go in here and just hit upload all. And hopefully I don't piss anybody off, because I try to avoid settled areas and I try not to scan things in settled areas unless I know that it's already been scanned, because of not wanting to have to deal with naming conventions. And if I warp out of a hub or something like that, I'll try to go as far as I possibly can, so that if I discover something, I'm not screwing things up for other people who want things done a certain way. It doesn't guarantee it, but it's the best I can do. Especially if I'm not gonna go to their Discord page or web page and find out what their specific rules are. So you don't think your brother's done anything with the whole settlement thing? It's one of those things where you don't really have to do it, and honestly, if you're late game, it doesn't really help. It's just something interesting, or mildly interesting. It's kind of a take it or leave it thing. So let's spread some of this stuff out. because it's awfully condensed. And maybe let's put a miniature mud hut in there, just for good measure. There we go. So we have a tree. Let's see here. How small do these things get? There we go. Carbon. I should have plenty of that. I just need to call in my freighter. You see the notification pop up saying something about new settler or whatever. You may just have to see what he wants to work on that instead of the achievement. Either way, whatever floats your boat. I mean, in all honesty, the settlement really is a take it or leave it thing. You don't get anything super critical from it, though. If you don't have one, you can't start the Taint of Metal part of the storyline, which gets you the Sentinel upgrades for the Minotaur and also the drone that I have basically permanently turned off. Because it's kind of annoying when it flies around. Can I not color that? Apparently I can't color that. Okay, so what other plants do I want in here? How small does this thing get? Look, it's pretty small. Actually, can I get that yellow? Let's go with that. But let's move it there and just a bit bigger. A little bit bigger. And just a little bit further down the hill. There we go. There's that, and what else can we put in there? I think I want this to be the more conventional side, but I'll still put some light up stuff in here. And maybe duplicate that there, back in the corner. What else can we put in here? I'd love to glitch some more stuff in, but we're not doing glitching with this. Okay. Let's see about putting that in. Oh, I need some cytophosphate. I don't think there is. Yes, let's say Matt says, yeah, he's got the upgraded mech and done the drone follower. That thing gets in the way a bunch. Your brother likes to focus on his pets. He must have some of the biggest in the game, like planet-sized dinos. Yeah, you can get some pretty big ones. You can get some huge ones if you're willing to save at it. I've seen some literally planet-sized ones, but then again, I saw somebody that was literally planet-sized. Let me see. I don't think there's a way to make cytophosphate, but CYTO. Let's see. No, you can refine cytophosphate into other things, but you can't refine anything into cytophosphate, which means I need to go get some. And the best water planet I can think of is this one. Let's see here. Okay. And I'm going to land on a lush planet. So I don't have to worry about our paradise planet. So I don't have to worry about anything trying to kill me. So let's grab another beer while I'm teleporting. And we'll pop the top. That hits the spot. Nothing quite like a cold beer on a warm afternoon, evening. Yes, his glitches the game out because of the size. Shoves them full of gold and life support gel to make them bigger. I think there's an actual limit to this, to as big as they can get normally. There's like a max size that once it says inherited, it can't get any bigger. But you can like supersede that with the save editor, of course. There's not much you can't supersede with the save editor. There it is. Thought it was over here. Alright, so let's fly up. We'll look at it from space, see where the ocean is, because I think there is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's a more oceanic area, and then there's a whole bunch of small lakes. It's funny because he won't get into the waters, haha, because he thinks something is gonna eat him. Well, actually, outside of losing like your oxygen, unless you mine, not much is in the water that's gonna hurt you. At least in my experience. I mean, I think I've been like hit by a passing fish for damage once or twice, but in general, no. You looked it up, and there's quite a few people like that, scared of deep water, even in games. Oh yeah. So, if he has a real life fear of water, especially deep water, and doesn't enjoy it in games, then I can understand that. I can completely understand that. But as far as anything that will actually really attack you in the game, not really. But if it just creeps you out, that's something entirely different, and that's an individual basis. I can't fault that. Now, if you don't have any real fear and you're just panic mode, then that's a bit different. Let's see here. Oh, that's just my oxygen. Carbon, oxygen. Is there not much cytophosphate on this planet? Carbon and starbulb. Carbon, oxygen. Carbon, oxygen. Carbon, oxygen. Salt. Chlorines and dihydrogens. Let's put this stuff back in the high capacity. I can't summon my freighter while underwater, can I? No. Is that? Yes, it is. So, about the only thing that can hurt you underwater is if you're mining, like this, and you get the jellies. There's some over there. Actually, let's switch. Oh, light might be nice. Multi-tools. Try to get him to use the Nautilus all the time, but he'll stand on the shore and shoot. Those things are are one of the few things that can hurt you. The jellies. That and running out of oxygen. High capacity, high capacity. Alright. Yeah. He's scared of water here and there. Well, I can understand that. Okay, that's a lot of jellies. Yeah, you're scared of water here and there. Hey. Oh, that was you saying that, John. Sorry, I thought that was I misread. I thought that was Matt saying that about you. Nah, I cannot fault that at all. Everybody is scared of something. Personally, I don't like snakes. And even dealing with snake-like things in games creeps me the hell out. I mean, I'm okay with like the sandworms and stuff because don't feel snake-like. But if it was something that like wriggled more, no, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Especially if it had like more of a snake-like head and fangs, especially if that had fangs. No, thank you. I'm surprised that the jellyfish don't bother me, because jellyfish, I don't go in the ocean in real life because I'm afraid of getting stung. And the thing is I've never been stung, though I have gotten jellyfish like stuff on my hands or gloves before when I was fishing up crabs and stuff like that, and got some jellyfish tentacle residue in my eyes, and that was rather unpleasant. But the jellies don't really bother me. They freak me out at first. Most different deep water trips you only go to your base when he asked, and that's it. Snakes, big ones, scare you. Honestly, big snakes bother me less than smaller ones. Mostly because I live in an area of the world where, like, copperheads and rattlers and stuff like that live, and while they can get big and long, they don't get like big around like a boa or an anaconda or anything like that. Just okay. My ship is closest land anyway, and I should have enough cytophosphate. Area discovered. Oop. At least I'm remembering to mute when I sip my beer. You don't need to hear me slurping that down. Jellyfish hurt outside Seattle. Your brother had one on his leg. Rattlers are okay. Kill them. Here all the time in Nevada. There's too many sometimes. Well, yeah. We have the mountain rattlers, the eastern is it Eastern Diamondback or something like that? Eastern Mountain Rattlers here in Pennsylvania. I'm not a particular fan, though. I don't generally go in areas where they would bother me. What worries me most is that as things get warmer, I worry that, like, cottonmouths and stuff will make their way further north. Because I'm just kind of, like, outside of their range at the edge-ish. Because you get down a little bit more into Virginia, I think you start seeing them. Definitely in the Carolinas. But and oops. Okay, come on. Around from behind. They need to fix that. Excuse me. So let's go to the non-glitch build. Yeah, I've never been formally stung, but I've had gotten, like, the tentacle residue on me from crabbing. Or emptying crab pots on the Chesapeake. I forgot to mute. Alligator gar, they're coming up the rivers looking for cooler water. Scary. Yeah, I can see that being scary. Alligator gar. I think I'm too far north for alligators, like genuine alligators, to worry about, but not some of the certain snakes. Let's see here. Alright, let's go back. And we were looking at the crystal. So that'll be nice. So let's repair the terrain. I have to go outside, switch to repair. I can come back in and repair the terrain in my house. Well, not my house, my little collection facility. Collection facility. Can I target that? No, I cannot. We'll just target that. Close enough. Put the copy. Copy that. Oh, let's call my freighter in, because I know I have the carbon. Okay. And let's build up a kind of a shrub base down here. Let's make it purple. Alright, I think that's enough for that. Alright, we got our little garden going on. Now, let's go out here and put a little picnic area in. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have... Did I go grab that yet? I don't think I did. Where's the flaming barrel? I know I have it. I don't think I got it yet. Did I grab the decals? I did not grab the decals, which means I didn't grab the flaming barrel. Which means, let's go do that. Gonna try this permadeath. Enjoy. Permadeath is my favorite game mode. I mean, honestly, at this point in the game for me, it's not really any different than survival. I mean, you got that little bit of lingering. If I'm not careful, I could die. And if it's an honest death, I'll accept it, but it'll be hard. If it's a glitch death, I'm going to revert to one of my backups. No question. I refuse to let a bug like falling through the planet or something like that and taking a bunch of damage kill me, or some idiotic change like a long-range attack on a what is it, the monstrosities, because they were doing like the one-hit kills thing there for a little bit on permadeath, which is just ridiculous. Your sister's boyfriend got a 16-foot reticulated boa or python, can't remember which one it is, but it is huge and moves fast. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying they're not dangerous. I'm just saying, for whatever reason, they don't bother me as much. I think what bothers me most about snakes is, one, not knowing if they're venomous, and then two, the fear of venom. Because black rat snakes don't really scare me. They creep me out a little bit, but they don't scare me. Boas and stuff, while they should scare me because they can do a lot of damage, don't as much as they should because they're not venomous. If that makes any kind of convoluted sense. I'm sure it doesn't, but expedition rewards. Flaming barrel. Alright. That's interesting. I might get that at some point. Where did I park? Or where did it park me? There it is. Excuse me. Yeah, you've hiked some of the Appalachian Trail and seen a ton of snakes? Oop. Well, it's saved anyway. So let's go out. So the Appalachian Trail is just a few miles away from where I live, actually. So that narrows where I live down a little. I'm in Pennsylvania and not too far from the Appalachian Trail. Only a few hundred square miles. That could be. Let's see here. Where was my base? Should have been on this planet. There it is. I can't see worth a darn. The further west you come, there's more animals that want to eat you, or bite you, or plants that want to poke you. Yeah, there's still a fair amount in the east, but I won't dispute that there aren't more out west. I mean, we don't have to really worry about mountain lions or wolves anymore. Once upon a time, yeah. Coyotes are kind of making a comeback here and there, but not anything super significant. Alright. So let's take a look there and the flaming barrel, because I think what I want to do out here what else is up here? Oh, the data display unit, and then the decal, which I need to put on my base, which is going to increase. I need to put that on main base, which is going to increase the part count even further. Won't be uploadable sometime soon because of all the decals. Alright, so let's... This side, I think I'm going to make... a nice fire pit. And we'll do it right in the center there. So let's see how big the flaming barrel is first. How big is it? Let's go to the walls. So, not a full wall. And let's see how big is the cylinder. I think the cylinder is going to be too big. Way too big. Pipe will work, but it needs to go down quite a ways. Alright. Which I can do anyway. Alright, so here's what we do. We are not glitching, which means... Alright. The pipe is 3/4, or is... No. The pipe is 3/8 of a floor tall. And a wall is 5/8 tall. So if I go to this, so that should be 1 30-second, 2 30-seconds, which is a 16th, 3 30-seconds, 4 30-seconds, which is an 1/8. Then I go down a wall So that's 4. Actually, let's put it. Let's delete that and put it there. So that's an 1/8. And now if I do that, that's a 1/2. And I want to do a little bit less than 3/8. So let me see, let's put that there. And we'll go up 5/16. And let's see where that puts us. Too far. Oop. That's about right, I think. And let's see here. Let's take it up a wall. Duplicate that floor. Let's look at the barrel. That's about right. All right. All right, so now we need to work from the top down. So let's put all I need to do is make sure it doesn't fall through. And to do that, all I need to do is offset it a little bit, if I can get it to snap in. Hey Diavante, welcome. Some Oreo thing, some nip nip thong. This is not the glitch you were hoping for, but it is the glitch you got. I am not even glitching, believe it or not. So it's definitely not a glitch I got. There. Let me see if I can get another one. There. Yep. There. So let's go to the bowl. Alright. Let's look for size. Let's make it pretty big. Alright. Max size I think should work. Hopefully it doesn't delete. Yep, nope, it does not. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to put a flaming barrel normal size, like right there. Okay, we can now complete that. And let's make this that color. Nice little fire pit. Off center quite a bit. So let's see if we can do any better. Alright. Now. So this time, instead of using the wood, we'll use alloy. And we'll get everything centered up. Now that we know the heights will work. Alright. Alright, there. There. Now, we want to go up the 4. And down. Well, instead of doing that, let's do that. Alright. Alright, so now that we have something to center it on, let's go grab that. Where is it? This. Make it max size. Alright, now we can delete that. Now let's grab the flaming barrel. Standard size. There. Delete that. Duplicate that. Listen to that flyer. Did I get that wrong? It's a little bit too high. Let's try that again. I think that was too high. Alright. Delete that. Still, definitely want to do the concrete though, because it was, or the alloy. Hey, Crisscross. How's it going? Off kilter? Yeah, it was off kilter. Before I went to the... I'm just doing, believe it or not, a non-glitch build. Let's just go up 4. Well, that's technically up 3. Ooh. Because I want to see what I can do without actually glitching. I know you can do a crazy lot now that with since the Frontiers update without glitching. But I just kind of want to verify that you can actually do as much as I think you can, because I think circles are even on the table, my dude. Alright, so let's try this. Let's put the... it doesn't matter. Let's grab this. Put it in center. Max size it. Those are always fun challenges. Yeah. I think I am gonna do a circle as part of this build. Just to show that it can be done without glitching. And it can be done pretty well. Not as precise, not perfectly, but well enough. Let's see here. I mean, and it's all because you couldn't do it before Frontiers because of how the collision worked. You can do it now because of no collision. I actually want to make that just a bit bigger. There. Now let's hope that this still covers it. I think it should, but I don't know for sure. Not really, but I think that's acceptable. Let's see here. Oop. That's a nice little fire pit. No glitching involved. You might have to mess around with that idea now. Loki has been working out a massive ellipse and prefabs that open into each other. You like the low orbit base? You call them sky bases? Yeah. I call them sky bases too because they're not really in orbit. But I don't want to be too pedantic about it. Alright. So, nice little fire pit. Let's put some chairs you can actually sit in. And let's have them these chairs because they look a little bit more campy. And just kind of space them around a little bit. A little closer. I think that works. Put a table in there. And let's see, what else can we put in that makes sense? Hey, Zenith Hellhammer. Welcome. That's amazing. Thank you. No glitching involved. 100% natural, original, intended build mechanics. There was a new patch today. I saw, well, in experimental, you mean? I heard that there was notes. I don't know where to look for the experimental patch notes to see what went into it. Move that just a little bit closer. There. You're building that tomorrow? Hey, painted circle, where's the bar? It's going in shortly. I think put a little bar right here. Because I am need to finish the sentence before I mute myself. I'm sipping my beer and I am enjoying it. Because you don't need to hear me slurping my my IPA. So let's put a golden counter in, because I think the golden counter makes the nicest looking bar, personally. You can do other bars, definitely, but I think it looks stellar. And here's a little something something, because they changed, where is it? This part, it's actually ridiculously easy now to put stuff on it. So let's do that. We'll make this our little cup stand. Put some plates on there too, maybe. Let's see here. Cups. Where's the darn cup? I know it's in this one. Further up. Yeah, there it is. This was like the best change ever. Ritzy little silver mine here. Okay. Let's see. Let's put in this, and we'll space them apart. Well, actually, let me get straight first. There. Space them apart a bit. There. Those are taps, and we spaced them apart because I want to put a gas canister. See if I can get that between them. No, it won't let me. I got to put the gas canister in first. Alright, so let's try that again. And now that I have an idea of how big it's going to be, or going to need to be, put the gas canister there. And what we'll pretend is that gas canister is where all the different hoses and tubes and whatnot for our taps are. There. Okay, some plates. Just small plates because they're just for nibblins. Okay. What else? Gotta put some sort of salad bowl or whatnot up there. And, well, this is kind of out in the open, so let's put in a bit of an awning. Let's shrink it down to size the bar. I forget, can you color this? No, you can't. You need a tiki bar? Hey, actually, can we make a tiki torch? I think we can. The question is can we do it without glitching? And again, I think we can. Let's see here. Where's that antenna? I think that'll do. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let's delete that, and let's go down to this level, and we'll put in antenna. Okay, so there's that. And there's nothing solid there. So what we need to do is we need to find the height. And we'll have to do this. I'll need to restore that terrain then. But, so, let's go 1, 2. That works. And now let's put in... Where's the lantern? The table lantern here. Voila! Tiki torch. Let's put a couple of those around here. Now that we know what we're doing. So, duplicate that. Let's push it into the corner as far as we can get it. What is my... There. Duplicate. Apparently I just need to crawl in that hole and terrain edit it. There. There. Pool? I don't know about a pool. We'll see. We'll see. That's lower. Oh, that's because that's... Alright, we need to delete that. For now. Alright. Let's take care of this. Because that was throwing us off more than I thought it was. Let's head inside because of the storm. And, well, see, because the thing is if we do a pool, I'd want it to actually be with water, not just, not just whatever, we have lying around that kind of vaguely looks like water. Let's see. But right now, I am going to PRB because the beer I've been drinking is starting to get to me. So, be back in a minute. And hello, Painted Circle. I don't think I said hello to you. And welcome. So let's keep on keeping on with those tiki torches. Somebody said about it not clearing the ground, and I would agree. It is not clearing the ground as well as it should be. Alright. Good enough. Needs a tiki bar? I'm working on the tiki bar. I'll put in the tiki torches for crying out loud. I wonder, because you can shrink... How small can you make the barrels? Because I think you can just scale the barrels normally. That is small enough, darn it. That's what we're doing. And yes, I know you can only have 10 barrels, but we are going to have less than 10. By darn it. Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, I could glitch more in, but we're doing a no glitch build, so we're limited to 10. There. Lots of terrain I'll need to restore. Technically, I could, but I'd need to... Technically, I could get a little Gek as a bartender. But two things. One, I'd have to glitch to make it look convincing. I think I'd have to glitch to make it look convincing. And two... Let's delete those for now. I'd have to glitch to make it look convincing, one. And then two, at least I'm pretty sure I'd need to glitch to make it look convincing. I keep saying that. And then two, I'm the only one who would be able to see it. So if somebody would happen to visit it, they wouldn't be able to see the bartender. Are you building in permadeath or normal? This is permadeath. Thank you. Generally, I only play in permadeath anymore. The only time I do anything in normal mode is if it's something I really want to be visited. Which is most things, but I'm doing permadeath specifically for the stream, but most of my just general game playing is actually permadeath. So yeah, you could hop in and check it out if you wanted to. It's not uploaded yet, so you wouldn't be able to see anything yet, but alright. So let's go back to the middle stone wall, put those back in, because I'm assuming they were there for a reason. And while it is unfortunate that we'll be able to see that, those feet poking out the front, I'd rather have those tiki torches more centered than not. I don't think I need those ones, but we'll put them in anyway. Yeah, I really don't need them. They're there anyway. Alright, so now let's... There. There. And there. Move that flaming barrel. There. Now we'll duplicate it. There. 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 I knew the flaming barrel would be fun. Ooh! Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. So what can we do to get around that? Maybe a different wall? I doubt it. I have some ideas, though. Nope. Alright. So let's put the walls back in. Let's delete the barrels. Alright. Let's put... Alright. This here... like so. Alright. Let's just try it with this first. Alright, now let's go to the flaming barrel. Intermission, calming elevator music plays ominously. Let's see here. Flaming barrel, min size. Right, let's put it on the wire. Let's delete the wire. Ah! Deleted. What can we do to get that in? I mean, I could just use the wire hider, but I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. Alright, let's try some things. What causes the flaming barrel to cascade, what doesn't? And let's hope it isn't just a pure cleanup thing, that it is always going to cascade. That's a possibility. See if we can get it the right height. Yeah, we can get it the right height. What height do we like? That height works. All right. All right. Let's put our flaming barrels in. I was really worried when those cascaded that this wouldn't be possible. Might need to center that a bit better, though. There. That looks better. Let's double check these. There. All right. And of course, I'm just realizing I may end up wanting to redo all these anyway to get the tiki torches themselves, the antennas centered better on the wall. There we go. Tiki torches. And for good measure, let's put... Where is it? That there. And actually we'll move that to the shelf. And we'll put the thermos up here, a few thermoses up here, as if it's like top shelf liquor or something. And I think we can even do something fun like this. The question is how small can we get it? Not small enough. I wish that you could get those smaller. Just can't get them small enough to be feasible. I mean, you could do it oversized and have some weird just design color aesthetic going on. Like, put that guy on there and it's that kind of thing. It's kind of creepy fun. I don't know. I'm not sold. It's looking awesome. Maybe an elevated observation deck looking off into the rolling hills. Possibly. So I was going to put that circle temple thing down in here so you could see it from the deck. But maybe if I put it up here instead, you'd be able to see it you'd still be able to see it, but then it's also... There is water right there. It is kind of the brown, murky kind, though, so... Is it gray like that because it's storming? Yeah, you can't really see all that well. In general, though. As soon as he got his ship, he started perma. We'll stop by and check it out, haha. He said he'd hook a dude up. I said, you're building for a stream? Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I built most of my stuff, pretty much all of my stuff, so it can be used. I just haven't gotten around to posting the addresses yet. So I have an activated Indian farm. This is a silver mine. I have a stasis device farm. And then I have a uranium mine for launch fuel. And then I have my main base that is just kind of fun to look at. And then, but it has like oxygen pyrite for pulse and a few other things that are not really that critical. But yeah, if you want, I can go to any of them and give you guys the glyphs. Let's see, what do we want to put over here? I think I want to go with a picnic table kind of thing. But here's what I want to do. I want to move that so that I can put a short wall centered. Let's see here. And this will be a non-sitting picnic table, but a picnic table nonetheless. Okay. What am I looking for? Let's go with the ornate stone. Of course, it would help if I moved it over first. Okay, so here. Let's get this centered up. Paving. That, duplicate that. That's there. Alright, now I can go back to normal like that, but I want to move that so that it is centered on that, because here's what we're going to do. Can I do this? The question is, can I do this? So that's 3/8. I think the answer is yes, I can do it. I just need to change how I'm doing this. Let me put... that there. Move that there. Let's go back here. Let's walk out here and take a look and see how big this thing is. It's a respectable sized little picnic table. Alright, so let's change this to wood. And a more woody color. Alright, now, here's what we're going to do for the benches. You gotta go, Painted Circle? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Later. Have a great evening. So let's put that there. And this is just the eyeballing, finicky part of this type of thing that I hate. I can do it, I just don't like it. Okay. And okay. We want to put in a grill over here. All right, I need 2 metal plate and a hermetic seal. One, two. And hermetic seal. Let's do there. So here's the thing. Do I want to put this in the midst of another table? I think so. So here's... Let me redo this. Alright, there's that. Now, let's go to the grill. Or, well, the nutrient processor, as it were. And see whereabouts it's gonna go. Put it further back. All right. Now, let's re-put in the golden half counter. And it was about there, I think. Not quite far enough. I don't know if I'll be able to do this quite the way I was hoping to. So instead of trying to do it like that, here's what we'll do. Alright. We'll just put this here as a visual guide. Turn off snap. And we'll push this back and get it as reasonably straight as we can. Alright, now we can delete this one. Turn snap back on, put that in. Right, now we can change this to a color more befitting of a grill. And we'll put a platter out here, over here. Actually, I can just use that. I'll just center it, and it'll be like it's part of the plate, too. Alright, so now let's go here and put some grilling veggies on. Change the color. Let's move these around a bit. No, that doesn't look right. There we go. Good enough. Well, once the coordinates were uploaded, we'll check it out. Have you seen any of those collided planets? We've looked and haven't seen any. I have, but I did not find it myself. I found it via the coordinate exchange. And here's the thing. I wouldn't do it in Permadeath. Too many glitchy, crazy things can happen around those, and it's really easy to accidentally die. Would not really not recommend it for Permadeath. And let's grab that again. Oh, lovely. So let's actually grab it again and shrink it down to roughly the same size. And let's put 2 of them in. That, and then over there we'll put another little table anything. Ooh. Wait a minute. What can we use as a cooler? I know what we can use as a cooler. There. Got our cooler. Hey, DG. Sorry, Kel. You can't moderate those sex links? Holy crap. When did... Remove... crap. Hide user on this channel. Thanks for the, heads up, DG. Oh, for the love of God. When the heck did... Alright. So... Let me go to the stream. And... Where is it? Is it under restrictions? No. For the love of... No, not subtitle. Let me use it. Show more. Comments and ratings. I've set this. I've set this to. Oh heck! I'll just figure out how to do it next time. It's almost time that I was going to quit anyway. So here's what we're going to do. There's a guy that is one of my good friends on Twitch. And I'd like us to all go over there if we can. Name's Jaywalk. He's a great guy. He is currently playing No Man's Sky. He's played it a couple times, and I will post the link here. So if you have Twitch, please go over and check him out. And if you feel so inclined to do a hashtag kill raid. Thank you for joining us. We've gotten a good bit with decorating done today. Got a tiki bar in, got some tiki torches in, a little campfire going on. Picnic table, grill. Starting to come together here. Quite nice for no glitching at all. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the night. And have a great rest of your evening, and go check out Jaywalk. Later, everyone.